Welcome back to the Tame Mayhem podcast. I'm George.
I'm Mauro.
Today I went to the dentist and we were talking about stand-up comedy. And so he told me to tell him one of the jokes that I had, right? So I told him one that I tell on stage. It goes, it took me a while to realize that bachelor parties in Vegas are some of the craziest things you could throw. Because, right. I mean, you're going to be like hungover pretty much all week. Probably going to lose a shit ton of money on gambling. You're just going to, it's going to be an overall terrible experience. I feel you're going to feel like shit the whole time. And marriage is still the worst thing that's going to happen to you that week.
They didn't like that?
Yeah, no, my dentist actually said, you're going to need my help.
Fuck out of here.
I know, right? And I was like, well, I guess you both are married, right? So you don't want to hear you just wasted all your fucking money. So I was hoping they could appreciate it because they're married.
Right, exactly, because they were like, yeah, my fucking life sucks. I can acknowledge that.
Exactly.
So maybe it was the way you said it, because did he say it with whenever his fingers were in your mouth?
Yeah, I was about to say, I was laying down. I was on my back.
Oh, so
you know what I mean? This wasn't, that was lay down comedy right there. Exactly. That wasn't, I need to be standing to tell that joke.
No, yeah, exactly. Like, yeah, in most comedy shows that we've been to, you stand up, you're over the crowd, you're telling the jokes at them. You're in a submissive position in that.
It was like 10 a.m. So I don't know, man. I don't know what it wasn't there. I mean, he told a good joke.
Oh,
something about he was talking about like looting and shit like that. But he said, do people go in there and like look for their sizes and scout out for it, or do they run out with like a size too big and they're like, damn it, I can't wear these. Then they have to like try to make a secret swap somewhere.
That's a long stretch for a joke.
Yeah, I know, right?
I think that shit's justified too. I don't condone it, but I understand it.
Right.
Jesus.
Yeah, man. I don't know. It's like I laughed at your joke, bro. It's like you can't even give me this one.
Exactly.
Right?
It's like, hey, my joke's not attacking anyone. Why did you laugh at that one?
I feel like the feeling in the room was that
very tense.
They acknowledged that it was an okay joke, but that it just wasn't for them. But that they just didn't laugh, and so I'm like, man, you can't even just help me out here. Like, if a joke is structurally sound,
if a joke is structurally sound, fuck me.
Structurally sound.
If the joke is structurally sound, then I will laugh at it no matter. Maybe I have a few things that I don't like to joke about, but
yeah, I mean, not every joke is for everyone. I get that, but it's just like.
That one's so unoffensive, though.
It's like, it's an audience of 2 here. Like, come on, throw me a bone. Like, come on, you guys.
Exactly.
And then I'm like, well, I usually tell that to drunk people. So
there you go.
So maybe if you laugh, we'd have an issue here.
You should have been like, you guys want to take a hit of the funny gas? Maybe, help me out here.
Yeah, right.
But I mean,
I'll tell you all my jokes if you do that.
Exactly. But the thing about that joke is that it's not controversial at all.
No,
it's like nothing.
It's true.
Yeah. I mean, I've never been married, so
yeah,
shit sounds terrible. Exactly. It's just me though. But
I'd rather have a bachelor party.
Yeah, I'd rather have the bachelor party and then just like, hey, I just wanted the bachelor party. See ya.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've been watching a lot of TV lately. Well, not a lot. I mean, I've been watching Survivor lately.
Yeah, I noticed that. What the fuck is up with that? You guys haven't been like catching up on the recent seasons either. You guys went all the way back, like first season and everything.
Yeah, you got to see how it all starts. Every story has a beginning.
Fuck, you decided to go all like
20 years back. I'm gonna go
National
Treasure on this shit. I'm gonna like try to decipher. I'm gonna go the Da Vinci Code, and I'm gonna like look at all the seasons, and there's gonna be like some clues there.
Yeah, I feel like
we'll see.
Yeah, because when did that show start? It started in like 2000, 2001?
Yeah, something like that.
So it's
freaking old.
It's be funny because you'll see, because in 2000, 2001, they're still like living the 90s. A lot of people look like they're straight out of a 90s movie. And you'll slowly see them gradually. You'll get to see 2008 people back whenever everything was fucking weird.
Right.
So you'll get to see that.
There's like over 500 episodes of that show.
I know, because there's like two fucking seasons a year.
It's gonna take like so long to finish all of that, because probably by the time that we're able to like get to season 40, they're gonna be like at least 4 additional seasons, because that'd be 2 years worth of time to catch up to those 4 seasons, and then to those 40 seasons, and then have to do those extra seasons. It's just a lot of Survivor, which I'm excited for.
too spicy.
So much seasoning.
Fucking
But another one I've been watching is Westworld.
Westworld. Oh really? I've heard of it. I heard it's really good, but I don't know the premise of it.
Yeah, it's based off a movie, I think in the 70s or 80s, about just this fictional robot park where everything is like super realistic, and then one day the robots start to gain sentience.
Oh shit.
Yeah, and then shit goes down.
That's fucking terrifying.
Yeah. It's definitely it's a lot. It's one of those shows you just have to like sit down and really pay attention to.
Right.
Like I remember sometimes I would check my phone, get on the Twitter for a second, and then I would be lost. It's one of those shows. It took me forever to like kind of watch and really get.
Yeah.
But goddamn, it's pretty good.
Yeah.
I enjoy it.
Yeah.
Enjoy it.
It's one of those TV shows like it demands your attention.
Yeah.
Because
there's no spoilers here, guys.
No, yeah, we're not gonna spoil anything. But I first kind of like that when I started watching Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
Like if you're not paying attention, there's like 40 fucking characters. It's a lot of people in there, and you have to keep track of.
And I feel like that's the reason it's also so easy to like, lose people in the first few seasons. It's because characters just come and go, and you just have no idea.
Yeah.
Who's who anymore? There's just so many things happening.
Yeah.
It's hard.
It really is.
Because it's like most people, I feel like if you're gonna watch TV, you're not really there to focus and take notes.
Yeah, dude.
So
I was fucking there.
It's difficult.
I was writing this shit down. I was like keeping track of who was who. I was like, oh fuck. And the worst part about it is that like I love the show, it's great, but like I had to watch a season recap to process what the fuck I just saw.
Whenever I was watching Westworld, I would go to like the Wikipedia page where they have all the episodes and read the description, and I'm like, oh, so that's what happened.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's like it's sometimes it's just so hard and over my head. I'm like I don't know why. I'm like maybe they should dumb it down a little because it's like so many people are confused, and I guess that's the point a little bit.
Yeah.
But like, chill out. Right. Give me a second to breathe.
One of my probably my go-to show that's and it has been my go-to show for a while is Donald Glover's Atlanta.
Right.
That show is so good, dude. It's so good. Like I don't know if do you know any backstory about it? Okay. Well, so basically it's just Donald Glover and his cousin starts making a little buzz in the music scene.
Right.
And it's just them trying to like create that buzz and like really
do something with it.
Yeah, really do something with it. And it's so good because like you see him start out with like literally no money. Mm-hmm. Like he's just broke all the time. The job that he's working, he fucking hates it. You just see that, and then you see where he ends up at the latest season. It's incredible.
Is it still going on?
Yeah, it's still going on.
How many seasons is it?
It's right now they only released 3 seasons.
Right.
But they're working on the 4th. It got delayed, obviously. Mm-hmm. But I'm so ready for that show to come back.
What is it? What network is it on?
It's on FX.
Wow. Okay, I thought so. Maybe I have heard of it. So it must have started in like 2017.
Yeah, it won a few Emmys.
Yeah.
I think Emmys. Yeah, Emmys. It's like
right.
I was thinking, I fucking thought of the Grammys.
Hey, it won awards, right?
Yeah, it won stuff, and it was incredible. Because the show's just so good, dude. And
it's crazy how FX has shows like Atlanta, and then shows like It's Always Sunny.
Yeah, like you get something like really drama heavy with its comedic moments, and then you just something to just pure comedy,
just like, almost like the shit post of TV.
I know, and there's the crazy part to me is that they're one of the networks that has some of the best fucking television ever.
Oh yeah, but I think It's Always Sunny started in Comedy Central, so
it started in FX, and then they only gave him like a minuscule budget, so then they got picked up by Comedy Central, and I think they're back to FX.
Oh, okay. I didn't know they started there.
Yeah.
I just remember them being on Comedy Central for a while, and then they went to FX.
Yeah, that's whenever, because they got tired. They were like, you're basically giving us like zero money to produce this, and that's how they did the first season. And the only reason why FX even renewed the season, they were like, hey, we love it, but you guys need a bigger star, and that's why they got Danny DeVito.
Yeah.
Fucking love that guy.
Of course.
He's so good. So pure.
Yeah.
A pure fucking donut man. Loved him in the Penguin. I loved him as the Penguin in
the
Batman.
Penguin.
I loved him
He
in
was
the
in the
Penguin.
Penguin.
I was gonna say
Gross.
mixed in the Lorax.
He was in the Lorax too. That's gross.
He was the Lorax. Oh, fuck off. That's so gross, dude. From an outsider looking in, it's odd, but I'm not here to kink shame, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, if you found us, I don't know how you didn't, find us on a porn account somewhere. I got a pasta recipe in the comments, dude. Like, I learned how to be a better cook. I still can't get the hang of some shit. Like, I can't chop vegetables at an efficient pace. And pancakes are my worst fucking nightmare, dude. I can't
chop pancakes either.
Can't. I just don't know when to flip them. I always go either too early or too late, and I either make a mess or it just doesn't.
Delicate.
It really is. It's
the first pancake is always going to be your worst, though.
Yeah, that's true.
That's the learning curve.
It really
One
is.
pancake.
But I can never fucking get the hang of that shit.
Yeah, no, pancakes are hard. I would say bread in general, I feel, because like you do it too little, it's very doughy, too hard, you just get like a rock. So
yeah,
it's a sweet spot for everything made of wheat. You know what I mean?
Even beer.
Yeah, right?
Yeah. Have you ever tried to make bread?
No, I've never tried to make bread.
Oh, okay.
But I'm just saying, like, even bread products in general, like, if you're toasting it or trying to bake it, like...
Yeah, fucking buttermilk and fucking biscuits and shit like that.
Yeah.
Fuck, dude.
Same thing with
so
pancakes, you know what I mean? It has to be just right.
Yeah. Dude, one thing...
You gotta have enough lube for your pancakes.
It's
butter.
so gross.
Butter, bro.
Butter. Fucking butter your pancakes, boy.
Yeah.
Dude, butter your pancakes. That's what I tell my girlfriend.
Jesus.
I'm just kidding. I'm single as fuck. But, dude, one thing I couldn't fucking not get the hang of, like, to save my fucking life was a hula hoop.
Oh, those are difficult. I think I was able to do it for a max of, like, 30 seconds.
Yeah, I don't know if you... as a kid, whenever you were in kindergarten, did they have hula hoop day?
Hula hoop day? Like, a whole day dedicated to this shit?
Yeah.
No, I mean, I remember going to PE and playing around with a hula hoop for a few minutes. Is it a balance thing on that? Like, I don't know what it is.
I don't know what it is either.
Like, what's the trick on this, man?
Exactly. I always think I'm doing the right circular
Me
motions,
too.
but it doesn't... I don't know what's not connecting. I don't know what
Yeah.
it is. Like,
I bring it around town and everything, and I just can't... Like, I get 2 seconds, maybe one full rotation, and, falls down.
Yeah, and it makes me so angry because my fucking nephew, my 3-year-old nephew, can do it like a pro. And I was like, you're not allowed to be that good at something red.
I bet it's just like a really large keychain. That's what he's like hula hooping with.
Dude, I was like,
I bet people with titanium hips can do it really well.
It's fucked up, George.
I'm just saying.
Fucking...
They have their own hula hoop rigged. What they do before every hula hoop match is they try to like sneak in just like a little magnet.
Like it's on suspenders. It's just suspending. It's funny. I remember, freaking back to hula hoop day, because I swear to God that was a thing. It was probably not. I was just delusional. But
you probably were so excited about hula hoops, you remember it as the hula hoop
as
day.
the hula hoop, maybe that's probably sounds.
And you spent like 5 minutes with a hula hoop, and you're just like, that's the best
that's
5 minutes of the day.
Yeah, because
right
there was a competition.
Even though you couldn't do it right.
Yeah, there was a competition.
Oh, hula hoop competitions. Anytime there was a competition out of something, I always ate shit. It was sucked.
Hell no, I was determined to win that. But
of course you were.
Yeah, because they were like, oh, if you win, you get a little bag of candy. And I was like,
fuck yeah.
I'm going to fucking win that. And
your name on the board sometimes.
Yeah.
That was worth a lot.
So the rules were you couldn't use your arms. You couldn't go like that. But you can use your legs or your head, your neck.
Oh my God, the people who can do neck.
That's what I did.
That's insane. Is that easier? That's easier? I don't see how.
I would say it was
like you would
easier.
get tired easier.
I feel like you would think. I was one of the last 3. I fucking choked.
Yeah, see, that seems like it would be difficult just to like constantly just rattle your neck.
Yeah, it was. I ended up like getting so fucking dizzy.
I mean, third is pretty good though, but were the other people doing it on their hips?
Yeah, they were all the other people were doing it on their hips.
Tried and
true. I was
true.
the only fucking idiot that was doing it with my neck.
They are some traditionalists.
Yeah,
that's why they won.
They were. Yeah, one of them won.
It's how our ancestors did it, by the hips.
By the hips. That was how it was invented. But
None of this hipster neck shit.
Hipsters.
You're gonna do a hula hoops the way your grandpa did it.
They probably did it with like rocks or some shit because everything was made out of rocks back
then. They
then
did
for
it
some
like
fucking
straw.
reason.
And
Yeah.
like they put it together with like cow shit or something.
Yeah, why is every fucking sport that's started in America started in like a barn in like they're like,
I don't
oh,
know.
one day we
Did
were
it start in the barn?
I don't know, I'm just saying like oh we took a big old tumbleweed and we started fucking throwing it around and we threw it around so much that it turned to a football.
Wrestling is like, me and Bill fell into some oil. We just started going at it because we blamed the other.
Or fucking like
Next thing I know,
what do you know?
I'll let you finish the rest.
I don't know. I don't know what you're going with that.
It's wrestling.
Oh. You could have said wrestling.
Yeah.
Next thing we know, we're touching each other, getting all sweaty. Ew.
Yep, that's
Nice.
them.
Fucking shout out to wrestlers though. Kick my ass. But what about for example, fucking hot rodding?
Hot
Yeah.
rodding,
Yeah, you know those
like
little,
just drag racing.
yeah, just drag racing. It's just started, just because people were bored. And you're like, we have extra money. Let's try to run away from the cops as fast as we can. And that's what started it.
Yeah, man, I bet that's the greatest feeling is to outrun the police cars.
Yeah.
Which I mean, I'm sure it's no easy task.
Oh, absolutely not.
Because even if you're fast, they probably have an idea of where you're going, and they can do a lot of things to stop you. But like, if you're fast enough to escape all of that shit,
good on you. That's a cool
that's
crime.
wild. Almost the perfect crime, if you will.
Yeah.
Not really. I
No,
guess,
they probably know. They knew what vehicle you
Yeah,
were
well,
in.
yeah, because the police obviously know you at this point. But
That's a cool crime.
some GTA shit right there.
Oh, me? Like, you lost 6 stars?
Yeah.
Fucking, you're a legend. IRL 6 stars, bro. If you outrun the cops, that's a cool crime.
Yeah, that's a cool crime.
That's a cool crime.
And if you don't get noticed, that's a cool crime too.
That's even cooler.
Even cool.
If you remain anonymous during a high speed chase, bro, fucking hell. My eyes are dry. I can't see.
Are you there?
I don't know.
Can't see because you don't have your glasses.
I have fucking
Fucking
contacts.
2 eyes.
I have contacts.
I don't
4
know
eyes.
that. I don't know that.
I actually wear contacts and then my glasses, so I can see through walls
6
and shit.
eyes. Yeah, it's how to get X-ray vision.
Yeah, dude.
It's
It's
how you open your third eye.
It's the working man's third eye.
The working man's third eye.
The working man's X-ray.
Contacts with glasses.
Contacts with glasses, man.
Open your mind.
Yeah, dude. I saw Jesus. He said we're
Started
fucked.
having visions.
He was like,
when I
"Y'all
was wearing
fucking up."
contacts and glasses.
Yeah, I saw Christ. He was like,
Take those off.
y'all are fucking off. You weren't supposed to see me, bro. Y'all are fucking up. Take that message back.
He's like, how did you do this? Who told you about the 6th eye?
Who told you that? Fuck, dude. Okay, there we
You
go.
got it, dude. You can rub your eyes while you have contacts in.
Yeah, it kind of shakes the contact around, makes it annoying, and you have to reposition it
Gross.
sometimes.
If I spit in my eye, is that contact?
My
Do you think that'll make me see better? Ew, don't touch it.
I
Ew,
have
don't
to.
touch it. Why? Your hands aren't clean. You've been touching your pants.
pants are clean.
Man, I'm just worried, man.
Nah, I got it. It's just like cloudy. That happens.
Cloudy? Ew,
Yeah.
You're getting cataracts?
Fucking, I guess, dude.
It's gross. That's why you shouldn't wear contacts. Dude,
Yeah.
people who sleep with their contacts in,
Don't. That's a big no-no.
why would you do that? I'm
That's
just
a
so scared for
huge
you
no.
guys.
That's a huge no. That shit will fuse to your eye, and you will have to either remove it and you'll go blind, or it can roll in the back of your head, and it's just there, and you can feel it. It's up there.
No, that's gonna jump out of my skin right
Yeah.
there.
The
Sounds
worst-
awful. I don't want to do contacts.
Yeah,
You know what I
they're-
mean? I'm fine with just 2 lenses
Yeah, they're not
because
for
they can be
everybody.
replaced. My eyes can't.
That's very true. Unless someone throws a ball and like shatters the glasses and the glass goes in your eye.
I was actually worried about that for a while because in school, during like PE, I mean, shit goes down.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Playing
Like, I remember
basketball.
one time, and it's like it's not very tactical to play without your glasses either, because I mean you gotta see.
Yeah, you got to contribute to
You
the
have
team.
to. So, I remember one time I got hit square in the face, and it hurt. Don't get me wrong.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, my glasses were fine. They actually stayed on my face, if I remember right.
Fucking impressive.
Yeah, I was very impressed as well. It hurt a lot, but like nothing bled, and everything was okay. It was just red.
Yeah.
It just hurt. And then, but that's when I was scared. I was like, bro, like, if she had gotten a little bit like to the right or left, like,
A game of
I don't
fucking
know,
over.
man. But the thing is, I had a little bit of thick lenses at the time, so it might have taken a second. You know, and it would have taken some force.
Yeah, no shit.
So I'm not sure how much force it would take to get my glasses to shatter. I don't want to find out.
Yeah.
But now I'm terrified of it again. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
I can't believe you would say that to me.
Fucking
But you're wearing contacts, you know
I'm
what I mean?
wearing
They
contacts,
could
yeah.
fuse to your eye at any moment. What if I just reminded you of that every day?
Well, then I'm conscious about them, so I'm like, all right.
It's a risk you're willing to take?
Yeah.
Just to
I feel
avoid being called a nerd?
Well, I mean, I don't know what my prescription is anymore.
Yeah,
and,
so what's...
And I was going to get a prescription.
What's the idea behind contacts?
It's just like, I use them because I needed them to play sports. Like, I don't want my glasses flying off. Because my glasses fell off. This is a true story. During a tournament my senior year, I obviously couldn't play without my glasses, and I was wearing them. I go into a tackle, they fly off, and I, myself, shatter them.
Oh, God.
Yeah. So after
But
that...
I feel like playing with contacts in isn't that much better.
Oh, it's so much better.
Really?
Oh,
I would be
God.
scared that all like the running and jostling and shit would like make them maybe get loose or fall out.
No.
Because I've heard of people like losing their contacts, like it just falls out of their eye. So I felt like sports might make that worse.
Yeah. Yeah. If your eye waters a lot, like if you have watery eyes, if you're a little baby bitch, you cry all the time. But, if your eye waters a lot, it could flush out the contact on accident.
Right.
But I mean, my eyes were not that. My eyes aren't that. So.
Yeah, you just got like red eyes right before.
Yeah. It sucks because I would always come home from my fucking long day at work or something, and had my red ass eyes. Mom was like, "Where the fuck have you been?" I'm like, "Fucking work, working out and shit."
Yeah.
Yeah. I'd say try them out at least once.
Yeah. No, thank you. Because I know we've talked about this before on the show, but I can't touch my eye like that. Can't do it. Can't even try.
Yeah,
I won't ever. It just is too much of a liability. You know, it just takes a little too much force to fuck my eye up, even putting it in.
Yeah, that's so true.
Right?
One little slip of the movement. Because I've actually
Someone's scaring you. One little slip, just an accident.
Yeah,
You're gonna get fucked.
absolutely. Just if your aim's off, just like a little by a millimeter, boom, it's done.
You
Thumbs
get
up.
effed. And if there's some shit in your eye you don't know about, because I feel like, I mean, do you have to do eye drops right before you put them in? You know,
I
kind
don't.
of like flush them out.
I don't.
Is it recommended?
I guess. I mean, I probably wouldn't hurt, honestly.
Yeah, I
Probably
feel like that'd be pretty good for you. Until you mean, you have to do the whole eye drop thing if you want to be, extra safe about it. You gotta sanitize your hands, and you gotta make sure your aim's right.
Yeah.
It's a lot of hoops to go through.
Yeah. I'm a gambling man. We know this. So every morning I play a game like, will I go blind today? Because I take a hot shower in the morning, and I come out, the mirror's steamy.
Oh, God.
And I just all right. I just wipe it and just and see if I can put them in before it fogs up again.
See, eyelashes fall into my eyes too much for me to
Oh.
even try contacts.
Yeah, that sucks. Like if you have an eyelash in your eye and you don't know about it, then you put the contact on. Oh,
Every
forget
day
about it.
I have to pluck out like 2 or 3 eyelashes from my eyes.
Should make some wishes.
Yeah, I get a lot of wishes, man. I get so many. I get mad wishes.
Mad
it's wild.
respect.
I get crazy amounts of wishes, dude. You would not believe. One time I got 6 wishes in a night.
Sounds like you're committing a eyelash wish fraud. It's like you're
I'm gonna get a letter.
eyelashes.
I'm gonna get a letter from the National Eyelash Commission.
It's like you've exceeded your. There's a suspicious amount of eyelash wishes on your account.
I'm gonna get audited. I'm gonna get audited on my eyelashes. They're gonna come over and they're gonna cut the ends off of all the eyelashes and then count how many ends there are, and then check out the math, and then cross-reference it with statistics of people who report greater than, say, 3 amounts of eyelashes per day.
It's so fucking fun. It's so much work just for that.
That's how an audit is, man.
But
they
I'm
have
just
to
sitting here thinking like the logistics, but like, will they accommodate fake eyelashes in the meantime, or
Will
is
they
that on your
accommodate?
dime?
Okay, so I feel like if you have fake eyelashes, then none of your wishes will count.
I mean, but like, let's say your natural eyelash falls out, and they have to do all that. They have to cut the ends off of each fucking eyelash. Will they accommodate fake eyelashes while they do their investigation?
Well,
Because
the
you
thing
can't
is,
work
they're
around
cutting-
no eyelashes.
Not no eyelashes. They're cutting just like the ends off, and they're counting how many little specks there are.
Oh,
You know what I mean?
yeah.
So your eyelashes will just be slightly shorter. And mine, I feel like, are long enough to where it wouldn't even matter. In fact, it'd probably be doing me a favor.
Right.
So
Looking like a broom all the time.
I know, right? Jesus, there's like tarantulas on my eyes.
Jesus Christ.
I know. And in my eyes, bro. I hate it.
Oh, don't say that.
It's so bad.
That's one of
Sometimes it like just drives one of my eyes insane. I can't get it out, and it's a bad time.
Once it crosses that horizon up there, it's gone forever.
It's gonna pass the blood-brain barrier if I don't stop it.
Yeah, you're gonna have fucking eyelash juice in your system, bro. Ew.
Eyelash juice, ew. Eyelash is gonna make me smarter.
Eyelashes.
I'm gonna be eyelash man. I don't know what my superpower would be. I guess to
big
make
eyelashes.
like a genie, bro. That'd be like granting wishes.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean,
Eyelash man.
with eyelash man, I mean, I feel like you can, if you were able to control the size and make them as big as you want, you could probably fly with those, right?
I can't believe that. Okay, so but hair is like so weak. You need a shit ton of hair in order to make it effective. That's what like rope is. You know what I mean? So I guess what you could do as eyelash man is if you could just get a shit ton of long eyelashes and just make ropes out of that, you can probably make some makeshift nunchucks or just work solely with ropes and have like a lasso.
Yeah.
Have multiple strong lassos because hair is also extremely strong.
Yeah.
And then at the end, it makes wish on it.
Yeah, you can wish all the fuck you want, man.
Yeah.
Fucking eyelash man.
He has to like wash it with shampoo and conditioner every day.
Oh my fucking god. Jesus Christ.
It's like attached to his head. So if he wants 2 lassos, it's almost like pigtails.
Dude, would you rather...
And they're like 6 feet long each.
It's like, would you rather have like fucking bushy ass eyebrows, like super bushy ass eyebrows? Or would you rather have like Ariana Grande type hair hanging off your face?
I'm not familiar with Ariana Grande, so I'm just going to go with bushy hair.
Her shit just like falls sleekless. Like,
oh, wait.
super
Are
sleek.
you talking about hair? I thought you were talking about eyebrow hair.
No, I'm talking about eyebrow hair. But like I'm saying,
eyebrow or eyelash?
Eyelash, my bad. So
see, it's okay. I don't really... Well, I mean, I have bushy eyelashes now. And that's not
But I'm
enjoyable.
talking
like... Okay, so I mean... I don't know. That's so tough because Ariana's just long, I guess, right? Is that kind of like the main point?
They're thin.
It's
like
almost
glossy.
just as worse.
Yeah.
Just as bad as the just bushy ones. I'll go with the long and thin ones.
Long and thin ones, really?
Yeah, because I feel like if you have extremely bushy, dense hair, it's gonna fall a lot in your eye. You know.
Yeah.
Every time you rub your eye, I feel like you're accidentally gonna put like 3 eyelashes in your eye.
Jesus.
I can't have that shit. And I feel like you could always trim your eyelashes. I don't know. Is that a thing?
Trimming.
I feel like it is.
Probably, honestly.
Yeah.
Because I mean, they have the curlers, so
right.
Those are fucking
I don't know.
expensive. I use those to open beer bottles.
Imagine making like braids out of your eyelashes.
Oh my fucking god! Why the fuck would you say that?
You can like tie them shut. You can tie your eyes shut using
Like,
your eyelash hair.
Like, what if the Rapunzel story, instead of her long hair, it's her eyelash hair?
Oh, that's so disgusting. Oh my god. Oh my god. And he has to climb it every day. She's just like screaming for 20 minutes while he climbs up.
Oh my god. Why did I think of that?
It doesn't break at all. It turns like it starts glowing whenever he climbs up, so it's invincible. And so it won't detach from her eyes, and so she's just in constant pain.
It's just tugging at her eyelashes. Oh my god! Like, I've had my eyebrows and I've had an eyelash picked, so it kind of hurts.
Yeah.
So imagine just that.
Now that's wish fraud.
That's fucking disgusting.
No, here's the thing. So if her eyelash hair is that long, do you think she gets to like cut off the ends of it and make a wish on it?
That's a good question. I don't think.
How would you make a wish on an eyelash that's 20 feet long?
Probably at the end of it, if assuming the eyelash.
Well, you know how you put it on your finger.
Allows that.
If you put it on your finger, like how you do with normal ones, if you have a 20-foot long eyelash hair, how do you do that? Because you can't just like blow it away. It's right there.
Fuck. You have to take this to court.
I guess you have to like throw it out the window and then wish and then let it go.
Yeah, like kind of driving down the street. I'm
gonna have to get an eyelash lawyer.
Yeah, we're gonna have to fucking figure this shit out because I genuinely want to know.
I must have missed the terms and conditions for getting eyelash wishes granted.
They were like, no wishes will be valid above like 3 millimeter or whatever the hell.
Yeah, there's gonna be a size and like a lifetime limit on how many wishes you can get, because I'm probably approaching mine. with how many wishes I've made throughout my life. The thing is, like, I still have a lot to go.
Exactly. Did any of them come true?
I've had a few come true.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. No, I've had the success rate, I feel, is over 50%. That's enough for me to keep wishing.
Yeah, no shit. Fucking anything.
I think a lot of it. Actually, I'm not even going to jinx myself. I'm not even going to talk about that anymore. I love eyelash wishes. That's what I'm going to say.
Yeah,
and
me
you can
too.
audit me all you want.
Audit my wishes, dude.
Yeah.
No, I believe it.
I wish you could make, like, I wish you could make wishes off of, like, your actual hair or your eyebrow hair.
Dude, I
feel
feel
like
make so many wishes.
Well, would there be different rules for using those kinds of hair? Maybe you can't make wishes, but maybe there's other things that you can, like, I don't know, use spiritually.
Sure. Whatever. Spiritually, what does that mean?
I don't know. Well, because you know how if you're wishing on something, that's kind of like asking the supernatural to, hook you up for a second.
Word.
So what are things you could do with, like, your eyebrow hair? If you falls out or some shit.
Fuck, dude. That's a good question. I don't know the intricacies of eyelash law. I'm sorry. Of facial hair
wish law. Yeah.
A wish law, facial wish, whatever the fuck it is. I'm not an expert on this.
I know, right? We gotta think hard on this.
Yeah, we really do. This isn't. We're gonna think about this off camera. This is important. I want someone to fucking clarify. We're gonna write the first degree.
Yeah. Because I'm thinking with your long hair, like your actual head hair, if that falls out and you catch it. Okay, so I feel like if your eyelash wishes are for, some of them, it could be like, oh, I hope I get this job, or I hope this opportunity becomes available, then maybe the hair is for more material things.
Yeah. Oh,
maybe.
Yeah.
More concrete.
The way I was thinking about it was like, it's like a subscription-based service. Like your eyelash is the premium service,
okay.
so that gives you a wish. But if it falls from your head, you get to make a suggestion.
So you get to kind of just like throw your name in the bucket, so to speak.
Yeah.
It's like entering a giveaway.
Exactly. Like if you do the eyelash, it's like, I wish I get that job, and they were like, and then you pluck it from your hair, and like, I wouldn't mind getting that job.
Yeah.
It's a suggestion, not a
I
wish.
guess, yeah, because I feel like eyelash wishes are definitely taken. Like the shorter the hair, the more serious it's taken.
Yeah, like a demand versus a request.
Right. I feel like you shouldn't count wishes as demands, though, because then the powers that be may think you're being a little rude and entitled.
Yeah, I mean...
Because wishes have to be, I think, granted on a very much case-by-case basis.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel like people with, like, I wish that guy would die, those probably don't get answered a lot.
Right.
Unless the guy's a huge piece of shit.
Oh, man.
But, I mean, maybe if they're like, fuck, I don't know, what's a good one?
How bureaucratic do you think that wish department is for reviewing wishes? You know what I mean?
I've seen some fucking miracles, so I say they lean towards,
Yeah.
I don't know.
They go for fuck it attitude.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, everyone can. As long as it's an eyelash.
Yeah, they're like,
You know,
everybody gets one.
Everybody gets
one free one, and then they're like, all right.
I've had some
Now you
crucial
gotta-
things come true because of eyelash wishes.
Yeah.
I'll say that.
Yeah, me too. And 11/11 wishes.
Oh, okay. The 11/11 ones are very spotty for me.
Really?
Yeah. I don't see as much success with my 11/11 ones or my 12/34 ones.
Right. Dude,
I try to make wishes on those, but it's kind of hard.
Yeah, I still make 11/11 wishes,
What about 1/11?
11? No, I don't.
I feel like that's kind of like the hair versus the eyelash thing.
Yeah.
1/11, you can be like, I wouldn't mind getting the job. And at 11/11, it's a late night, and you're just like, I really hope I get that job.
I really want that job. Yeah. It's the way I was thinking about it. Do you remember exactly where you were at 11 a.m. on 11/11?
I was in math class in like 8th grade. Yeah, that's where I was.
Okay,
Which means you were also in the 8th grade.
Yeah, I was in the 8th grade. I was in I was in social studies, history. I was in history.
Yeah.
And I remember I set an alarm.
Right. See, my teacher had like one of those, clocks that also like counted seconds and whatnot. They were everywhere at the time.
Yeah.
So, like once it turned 11:11, she was like, "All right, like get ready." And then it happened. We're like, "Yeah."
Yeah. I just made that.
Yeah, and then it was kind of chill for the next like 10 minutes until lunch happened.
Yeah,
It's pretty cool.
yeah,
I'll say that.
Yeah, I remember that, and then I also remember where I was at night too.
Oh yeah.
Did you stay up for the night one?
I don't think I did.
Oh man,
No,
I did.
I was a
like,
sleepy bitch.
I was like, I'm not letting these two wishes get.
Yeah, I wonder. I don't even think I wished on anything. I think I was just way more excited about the fact that it was happening.
Like, I hope they're giving
I fucking
Chick-fil-A.
forgot.
I hope it's Chick-fil-A Day.
Being so overwhelmed by 11:11, you forget to make a wish.
It's like, I wish for more time.
I wish for a second chance, and then you squander this 11:11 p.m. one. Go to bed too early. You're like, fuck.
Now you have to stay alive until like the next 11:11.
Until 21:11.
21:11. Oh my god! Shout out to them.
It'd have to be 111. Dude, I have to make it to 111 years old. I'd actually be 112 years old.
Yeah. Because
you'd be like 113.
Yeah, I'd be 113.
So it's gonna suck. It's gonna be a long journey.
I do not want to make it that old.
Dude, if I make it that long, I'll just wish to be immortal. It'll probably come true.
Yeah, no shit. I was like, well, I've seen everything.
Yeah, there's no way I can be 113 though.
No, I know that sounds fucking awful. It sounds awful being.
Imagine
65.
being a teenager again.
Oh my god, no, thank you. Fucking hated myself as a kid.
113. Oh my god, are you gonna go through puberty again?
Oh
it's like a 100-year cycle.
Yeah,
it's like the 100-year flood.
Maybe nobody. But what if you're like, what if you start off as a kid, you grow into a toddler, then you go into preteen, and then a teenager, and then adulthood, and then you're like slowly getting older. What if like as soon as you hit 113, you start hitting your peak again?
Or Benjamin buttoning that shit.
Yeah, you start going backwards.
The thing is, I feel like maybe people don't really get to the 100 in teens because once puberty happens again, like, a man's balls can't drop twice. So he just like dies from the shock because his body can't handle what's going on. Because scientifically, we just aren't there to keep these 100-year-olds healthy enough to be able to go through their teens a second time.
Yeah.
But I feel like once it does happen, we'll have second puberties.
Yeah, second puberty. Except before we somehow manage to extend human life
and
past
then
113.
They'll stop looking 113 and they'll start looking 80.
And then they'll start looking 60.
But I think the cap is looking 60.
Looking 60. You think that's it?
Mm-hmm.
I want to say
think you can look younger than that.
I want to say 40 because I feel like a lot of 40.
What?
40?
You look so young. You would look so young.
Well, yeah, obviously you'll look young.
That's why I'm saying 60. 60 and above, it's like, you start getting the wrinkles. You start, obviously, there's a bunch of 60-plus-year-olds looking good, but that's generally,
I see that.
The maintenance age.
The maintenance age. Yeah, it's like once you hit your 60s, you're like, you'll know if you'll be okay for another 10 years or you don't.
Jesus.
You should know by then. I am praying to God I make it to my 60s.
Imagine wasting your 20s and being like, oh, well, at least I'll be 120 in
yeah,
100
exactly.
years.
Well, shit. There you go.
Then I can start drinking again. What if when you turn 100, you can't drink anymore until you turn 121?
Oh, my fucking God. Like, there's a law.
Yeah.
It's like, sorry, sir, you're 109 years old. It rolls over.
It rolls over. Well, if it rolls over, then you should be able to drink. It doesn't roll over.
Yeah. I was like, I'm going to mark you as truant because you're supposed to be in school, too.
Oh, shit. Where are your parents?
Where are your parents?
Fuck.
They were cowards. They died at 108.
112. Those preteen bastards.
They're angsty. Angsty old people.
Did it out of spite.
I know. Fucking. Old people do everything out of spite, though. Old people are just spiteful people.
They're going to take a fourth mortgage by 140.
Oh, my God. At that point, they're like, man, just fucking have the house.
Yeah. I imagine how much property you could get.
I mean,
I don't know. Imagine living in the same house for like 120 years, not doing anything to it. And then, everything just starts upgrading. And you basically, grew in Despicable Me.
Yeah.
You remember his house? It's all, just, beaten down and shit.
Yeah. Oh, my God. Jesus Christ. What the fuck would that even look like?
It was like a big black house with all the grass was dead.
Oh, yeah. And it was right next to all the preppy houses and shit.
I wouldn't even say preppy. They're just, all look the same. You know what I mean? Yeah, they're regular.
Neighborhood.
And that's what the house would look like. Jesus. They wouldn't even notice it either.
Right.
I don't know. Maybe. Well, okay. But if you're gonna turn 109, do you get that same mindset again? I guess that's really what we're asking. So, you might start going through the whole second puberty thing, But
So, think about how were you as a 9-year-old?
it's a 9-year-old. I
Like,
mean,
think
you
about
know,
your
you
temperament.
you have a vague idea of what's going on. 9 years old. That's places you around fourth, fifth grade. So you have an idea. You're getting your bearings.
Yeah.
So what I'm saying is like, if you have a 113-year-old, are they going to be
13-year-old Mauro.
Yeah, exactly. Are they going to be snarky little annoying shitheads?
Oh, I'm a snarky, annoying shithead now. So
Right? Are they going to like regress back, and it follows?
Yeah.
And then they're like cool at 120. They're like some of the coolest people you ever meet.
Yeah.
Or
Right.
maybe they're not. But
Yeah. It depends on who you meet.
yeah,
But yeah, fuck it. If I would make it to 120, I hope I'm like doing the same shit I'm doing right now.
skateboarding.
Just 'cause, yeah, fucking.
Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 121.
And it was like my stats are like I have a 99 resistance because I have fucking metal hips and shit.
Your endurance is like almost full. Like the bar is almost full.
Because I don't have a rib cage anymore. Because
Yeah.
it fucking disintegrated years ago, and it's just
You-
all lungs.
Yeah. You have like metal lungs, mechanical breathing systems. You're basically just like bionic.
Yeah, pretty much, dude. If I ever end up in an iron lung, pray to God that I don't. Knock on wood. But I'm asking you as a friend, put casters at the bottom of it and throw me down a vert ramp. It's those giant ramps at the X Games.
What?
If I'm gonna go out, I'm going to go out in style.
No, if anything, I'm just gonna huge ass magnet, and while you're sleeping, I'm gonna put it against like your wall, and you just like you go slamming towards the wall. You know what I mean? You have no idea what hits you.
Man, I just wanted to fucking skateboard.
No, better yet, I'll do it above your house. That way, you just go flying towards the ceiling
Yeah, so I can experience what it's like to like fly.
to like jetpack, like die instantly.
Oh my god. Oh man. I still
Imagine-
want.
you remember in Breaking Bad? Spoiler alert! But when they used that magnet to get the laptop
Yeah.
right outside the station.
Yeah. No spoiler alert, by the way. That shows you have plenty of time to watch
Yeah,
it.
yeah, that means nothing. But like,
But no, yeah, that.
it'd
fucking
be
episode.
you're the laptop. I'm the magnet.
And we're just fucking.
Yeah,
Just gonna fuck me up.
it's
basically.
a date. It's a date.
All right, find me one more 120.
I can do it sooner if you want. Better yet,
I don't have any metal in me. So.
I'll break your hip. I'm gonna like dress like in a green morph suit.
Jesus Christ.
Coming at you.
Like Charlie.
I'm actually gonna put a titanium like chastity belt on you that you can't get off.
Dude, I was looking at those yesterday.
Chastity belts or titanium?
Chastity belts. Guess which one I was looking? I wasn't looking at titanium. I don't give a fuck about titanium. I was looking at chastity belts. You're fucking. They're no joke.
Yeah, you're about to be a strap boy or what?
Well,
You should get one with a longhorn on the front.
it looks fucking painful.
That's like the equivalent of like getting a pompous belt buckle nowadays. The one way you can one up those assholes is to wear chastity belt over your like jeans with like a huge longhorn on the front. Like every time you sit down, it like rubs your like skin raw on the stomach because it's just metal pressing up against you.
Yeah,
It's like
the
made out of
horns-
brass.
Yeah, the horns are pointed up, so
Yeah.
they're like poking you.
You have to have like great posture to wear it because it's like very forward.
Jesus Christ. We should
Don't
make
even
that into
ask
a
about
trend.
going to the bathroom.
Dude, we should make that into a trend.
Yeah, chastity belts. With,
Fashion
like,
chastity belts.
you could put like the Mercedes symbol on another one,
You know whatever you want, dude.
or the Jaguar one. What's another good one? You can do a
Fucking-
Nike swoosh, I guess.
Fucking yeah.
My face, a bust.
Yeah, we could do custom. Like if you want your fucking if you want to be loyal, remember, don't cheat on your. You can put your significant other's face on it.
Oh, that I would not want someone wearing a face of me on their genitals. I'm sorry.
Or you can make it like a fun, like a novelty one where it just like makes it look smooth, like a Barbie.
You could do one where it's a mold of what's underneath.
Ew. It's so
That'd be
fucking
a real way to get people. Just
Shit,
be like,
shit.
it'd be like goods not for sale,
Yeah.
on display only.
Shit, Jesus Christ.
You could make some money off of that one, I'm sure. People would love to like air out their own business. You
Yeah.
know what I mean?
Custom
Without
chastity
actually
belts.
doing it, because of course people would lie.
Yeah. They look fucking.
And by people, I mean men.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Because we all know men are liars.
Men are only going to be the only ones using that to,
Yeah. Like before.
It's like a dipping your dick in gold after you die.
Trump's the type to do that. It's like, hey.
How are you not embarrassed writing that in? You know what I mean?
Yeah. So I don't know. You got to be really proud of your wiener
I guess.
to do something like that. It's like this is my grandpa's old house. Like it's your estate basically, and you have your fucking like your this extended family walking down. Like this is where he kept all his books, his art, all of his achievements, and this in the center of it all is this throbbing
There's,
hard gold dip cock.
There's like LED lights behind it, and it like changes colors every 20 seconds.
It's
The
a
thing
rape
is,
behind
like
your
you
wiener.
don't die hard. Oh,
Shut up.
okay. I wasn't even trying for that one.
I'm trying to die
But
hard.
you don't. You know, I can't even say it. It's too funny. You don't die hard, but you don't. How would you get it all there? You just do like CPR right at the pelvis.
Yeah.
Trying to get all the blood there.
Exactly.
Just like, we got 20 seconds to get this cock off.
Dude, if I don't die hard, I don't want to die at all. I want to die hard.
Yo, now I think Bruce Willis is trying to tell us something else. Maybe he wanted everyone to get their,
That's why he was looking for his wife. He was
hot
like,
dogs
that's
getting dipped in gold.
like, Jesus Christ.
I'm
such a
doing it
flex,
for my grandfather.
That's such a flex, bro.
Yeah.
Have a cold dip wiener.
Why wouldn't you just sculpt it?
Yeah. You know,
Well, why does it have to be organic cock underneath?
Exactly. Maybe it doesn't have to. Maybe you can just mold it, like you
Right.
said. Or what I'm thinking is like, what if I'm gonna make another fashion trend. It's gonna be instead of grills for your teeth, grills for your dick.
Let's elaborate because this doesn't sound like it's it.
So,
But
okay,
I'm gonna entertain the thought.
okay. So you know, some grills they just form to your teeth. You
Right.
just pop
I
them in
know.
and out as needed.
It's almost like a retainer.
Exactly. But imagine that for your wiener.
Basically, you're saying just a casing for your wiener. That's not grills. I feel like a
Protection.
grill would be if you just had it on your balls only.
Yeah, good. I mean,
Or maybe-
however you want to wear it, man.
You have it because I feel like anything else would be in the chastity belt realm. Because if you're gonna cover the entire thing in this, gold container,
Might as well
pretty
put
much,
it on a
yeah,
belt.
that's a chastity belt.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But if you put it on your balls, and you're just like, I'm strapped, I'm rich, it's here. I feel like that's more grill territory.
Interesting. That or get your wiener pierced.
No thanks.
Dude,
Gold piercing. You couldn't even convince me to do that.
dude,
If that was the only piece of gold I'd ever get in my life, I wouldn't even do it.
like a pure gold with a diamond at the end. I would feel like I'd do it.
You would do it.
Hell yeah. Because then I'm just gonna take it out.
No, I don't want to. I don't want to go through the process of getting it in and getting it out. It's too much for me.
What if you get to choose the placement?
No, I don't want to do it.
Nothing.
No,
Mm.
I mean, like if you're talking about the whole body, then yeah. But I mean, like
Okay,
not
yeah.
down there.
Okay, yeah.
Nowhere there.
Well,
You could convince
the
me to
whole
do
body.
it.
All right. If it's the whole body, I'm gonna go for your face. I'm not going for your wiener.
Nose.
No. Yeah, I feel like you could look good with
Yeah,
the
I
nose
mean,
ring.
that'd be the most convenient place to get it.
Yeah.
Your nose.
Yeah, I feel like you'd look good with the nose ring.
Because I don't want to freaking have that hole from the lip ring. You know what I mean?
Oh God, no.
Or even an earring, because it would look awkward in just one.
Like
Because I'm not gonna get two gold diamond studded piercings out of this. I'm just getting one.
yeah,
So if I'm gonna need to have it anywhere, it's not gonna
it's gonna be
be
right there in your
not
nose.
my forehead. So has to be my nose.
Yeah, I could probably. I think I want to get a stud.
An argument can be made for my. Nope, nowhere.
No, yeah, nowhere else.
Eyelid.
I mean, oh God,
Gotta
Jesus
have
Christ,
that than a contact in.
Nerd, dude. Fucking nerd. Yeah, I feel like I could get an
Diamond studded contacts.
Oh my God.
Protect your eyes.
Ew.
You see like a mosquito.
It's like it looks like
Yeah.
like
It's
looking
like a
through
fisheye.
Yeah, looking through a fisheye. Or
You see like
kaleidoscope.
16. Yeah, I was about to say you see like 16 images of everything, and they're all like weird.
Yeah, that's the way. I wish I had money like that. George, $10 million right now. What are you buying?
Diamond studded contacts. Investing research into diamond studded contacts at least.
I was like, I've been thinking about it. It seemed like a good idea.
Either that or the gold chastity belt with Alec Trebek's face on in front.
It's like solve my question. It's like you got to play around to Jeopardy to like take it off.
It has to look shitty enough to where it doesn't actually look like him, so that way I can
Get copyright striked.
yeah. I feel like he'd come after me if I did shit like that.
Yeah, no shit.
You remember that bust of Bush? Was it a shitty bust of George Bush? It was a shitty bust of like maybe even a soccer player.
Oh, it was yeah. That one was Cristiano Ronaldo.
That was the shitty ass bust.
Yeah.
Imagine
No.
something like that. Yeah, it has to look as shitty as that compared to Alex Trebek.
Oh my fucking god. It's gonna be amazing. I want to see some artwork of that.
Yeah,
I want to see the another rendition.
I need mock-ups right now.
I need, yeah. I'm gonna get. If you guys send me, I will do this.
If I had $10 million, how much are lottery tickets again?
Fucking like $1.
I get 2 million lottery tickets.
2 million. Oh, so you're wasting 2
No.
million. Yeah, I mean, if you win, you could triple your fucking net worth.
Imagine like the well, I don't know. Yeah, I guess they're all really in the double digits. Imagine just getting like $10 million more and like losing a lot because the taxes or whatever.
Right.
I don't know. I guess you still come out a little stronger.
Yeah.
But just imagine buying 2 million lottery tickets and then having to like
go through that.
Yeah.
Jesus
like, how
Christ.
would you even figure out you're the winner? You'd have to.
You have $8 million.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess you would hire more people to go through it. But
Yeah,
then how much money are you wasting to only even try to get it?
It's a good
I feel
question.
like 2 million lottery tickets,
It's an investment.
like just in one place, I feel like you still wouldn't even get it.
No, absolutely not.
You probably not even 2 million lottery tickets in Oklahoma.
I know, right?
Like,
and there's no way in fuck like
2 million of
you're gonna
those
get
bad
that.
boys. I don't know. That's a
it's a
stretch.
lot.
You would have to. It would take you as long as that lottery cycle to get, like, probably longer to get all those tickets if you're doing it by yourself.
Yeah, if you're going through by yourself,
Because
you'll
even if
never
you're cleaning
claim.
out every single gas station, then you have to think about the recovery, like claiming time.
Mhm.
Sifting through the numbers. Just too much work.
It really is.
You really could only realistically buy 100, maybe more. I mean, I guess if you have all the time in the world, you can get a lot more. But at what point would you just be like, fuck it, I already have 10 million. Imagine being that greedy.
I know, it's like, well, shit.
That's a
I'm
Mr. Krabs thing to do right there.
Yeah, he's like, I have $10 million. Let me waste $1 million of those dollars to make sure I can win $1 billion.
Yeah.
Jesus fucking Christ. I feel like I know people like that, though. It's like,
You can just bribe the Powerball officials with $10 million to give you the winning number.
honestly, yeah. I'm
I
probably
feel like that's a lot more realistic.
It'll probably cost you $1 million as compared to $2 million.
Because it's like, I bet those people are under extreme watch for embezzlement and stuff like that.
Absolutely.
So if you can do a bribe offshore, off the books, I feel like you could get your way.
Yeah.
You know how sometimes they have to split the reward too?
Oh, yeah.
So like even if they could make something like that happen, so they don't totally fuck over the other person who was supposed to get it. And then, they could be like, oh, now you have to split it, which is undoubtedly shitty. But at the same time, at least the original guy who's won it is going to get made for life.
Exactly. Fuck, dude.
That's the perfect crime, right? You don't even have to run away from the cops on that one.
Exactly. Embezzlement. That's a cool crime.
One of the most white-collar crimes ever. Just stealing fucking money.
Just stealing money that's not yours. Yeah, just stealing money that's not fucking yours. It's the whitest crime you could do.
Yeah.
The white collar. I'm sorry.
That's the whitest and collarest crime you could do.
The whitest of collars. Fucking that or like, I don't know. Probably like tax fraud.
Yeah.
Tax fraud. I mean, could you imagine going to jail?
I feel like
for
a lot of
tax
people
fraud?
accidentally commit that one though.
No, yeah, absolutely.
So I feel like that one's almost like a dork crime to commit.
I'm like, you dumbass, you don't know how to crunch numbers.
Yeah. Imagine that. Imagine like just getting fucked over. Because that happens to so many people anyway. Like someone doesn't do their taxes right because they have to hire someone else to do it, and then they fuck up. But ultimately, it's that person's taxes, so then they have to go through the whole song and dance.
Yeah.
It's just like, dude.
Yeah. Fucking
Like you got to simplify your life. If shit like that is happening to you, you know what I mean? Like
honestly, like we should probably just offer some advice on
Yeah,
it. Honestly,
right.
we should just turn this into like
I'm gonna be a tax lawyer.
exactly.
now.
No, exactly. Let me give you guys some knowledge. Either just pay like the $100 fee or whatever it is, and have them have a place do it, a reputable place do it, or
Right, but I'm just saying, like,
do 'em yourself.
mistakes happen and shit like that. And, at the end of the day, you're going to be held accountable for it because of your taxes.
yeah,
And the government's always going to think you're scheming them.
yeah,
Which,
yeah.
of course, most people are. Why
Oh,
wouldn't
yeah.
you? I mean,
I know.
it's the
When it comes to
government.
money, the government will not fuck around.
Yeah, they want it. They want it all.
They do.
I don't know. Sometimes they do. Sometimes they don't.
No, yeah, I went to war with them. So.
Sometimes, I feel like sometimes it's a pride thing for them, too.
Yeah, they honestly, they did not want to admit that they committed error.
Yeah.
And I was like, no, I have the receipts.
Right.
Do you guys want to fucking come
Hey,
at
man,
me?
they got to pay for those chastity belts of their boss somehow.
No, right? was like, who's
one
gonna
way
buy,
or another.
who's gonna buy fucking? I don't even know who the fuck who's gonna
They
buy.
gotta
Stitzes?
pull for those lottery tickets somehow, man.
Yeah, they're
whose
like,
money you think they're using? They're using ours.
Yeah, they were like, who's gonna pay for Stitz's, fucking chastity belt?
Yo, if you're in the government, like if you work for the government, are you allowed to buy a lottery? I mean, I guess you can.
You
But
can.
doesn't it look fishy
It really does.
when a government employee wins the lottery? Come on.
There was a dude that won it like 7 times or some shit.
Come on. By the second time, they'd have to raise eyebrows.
No,
That's not cool.
I think he won it like 7 times, and they were like, you know what? We made a lot of money off of this. We're not going to let you play anymore.
The hell? I mean, if he won legitimately all 7 times, which I'm going to be honest, sounds like he didn't. Not sure what they're doing, not like investigating his ass.
And I'm pretty sure they are. I don't know if it's ongoing.
How soon? How long ago was this?
It was a couple years ago. It was a while ago. But like at least he didn't win it back to back to back to back to back. Like he won he 1 year, and then he like 3 years pass, and he wins again, and like a couple more years pass, and he does it again.
Yeah, it smells like a load of bullshit to me. This guy, he's doing something.
It's a cool crime.
Doing something wrong. Oh yeah, I mean, I guess if he's
lottery.
not in jail right now.
Exactly, steal from the lottery.
Yeah, played stupid games. You know what I mean?
Yeah, dude. I have don't commit violence against other people and fuck over the government. That constitutes a cool crime.
Yeah. Man, dude, the lottery is just like, why do we do it?
I don't know. I think we just want to get like a kick out of it, I feel like, I mean, personally, I will say there is that little rush that you get whenever you do win something, because, every ticket's a winner or some shit.
I've never purchased lottery.
I'd say it's something everybody should at least do once.
You think so?
Yeah.
You think it's that much of an experience?
I think so.
I feel like it would be, but at the same time, I'm also really scared because when you go up there and you see all the tickets, there's like a billion different ones, and then if you want the Powerball one, there's like some sort of machine sometimes.
Yeah.
And it's so much. I feel like I didn't catch it when it was early enough. I feel like now I'm too late.
Yeah. I mean, if I got scratchers because I was fucking terrified, and I still won money.
How do you even who gives you the money?
My mom. She gave me $1, and she was like, "Here, go get whatever you want." I got a scratcher, and I got $5.
Well, I mean, like when you get $5 from the scratcher, who do you take it to be like? Give
Oh,
me
you can take it
money?
to the cashier, and you're like, "I won $5," and she'll give you $5.
Really?
Yeah. Because on those
That seems
tickets,
like shit.
because on those tickets, they weren't giving away millions. They were like, "Be a winner, win $1,000 or something."
So it's like gas station lottery.
Kinda, yeah.
Okay, but so I'm
It's
talking
a smaller
about,
lottery, not the Oklahoma Powerball or anything like that.
Yeah. So the Powerball ones, how do those work?
I don't fucking know.
Yeah,
That's the
you've
ones
never gotten those.
I'd
those
say
are scary.
No, those are fucking terrifying.
Yeah, I don't
It
know
looks
why.
like you're taking a test. Everybody looks so stressed because it looks like a fucking Scantron to me.
Yeah, I remember as a kid, my parents would ask my sister and I for random numbers.
Yeah.
And I'd be like, okay. I felt like I was contributing, but at the same time, I was like, yo, I know we're not going to win, so loss falls back on me.
Exactly. They're like, why didn't you give me better numbers? It's like, fucking,
You
I don't know.
fuckhead.
I know, it's like, you're dumb.
I have to eat the ticket.
It's like, learn from your fucking mistake.
We
Don't give me
wasted
shitty
dinner
numbers.
money on fucking lottery tickets. Now eat it. It's your dinner. That's what you get for picking shitty ass numbers, kid.
Exactly. It's like, fucking, you want to be a winner? You gotta eat like a winner. You gotta know what you gotta know what it's like, what it tastes like to lose.
Yeah, that's fucked up.
Do you like
That'd
that
be
taste?
awesome.
Don't
Like, you don't even get to put dressing on it. You just gotta raw dog that paper.
It's like on good days she gives you a little balsamic.
Oh my god. I hate vinegar.
Good, it'll toughen you up.
What's the most you can win from scratchers?
The most, I'm pretty sure the most you can. It's not. They claim 10,000.
Bull.
But I've never seen anyone win that.
Bull, dude.
Exactly.
But 10 grand, that's a lot.
That was a
If
lot
that's
of money.
true, even just $1,000, it's a shit ton for buying like one ticket.
Exactly. I mean, I luckily I've won. I would scratch it off, and it was like, you want a free scratcher? I'm like, cool. I want a free scratcher. And then I get another one. I'm like, okay, let's see what I win. All right, I didn't get anything. It's just like,
You have to take it back to the same gas station you bought it from?
yeah. That's why I just do it there. I'm like, I don't
So, I imagine that's so embarrassing though. Imagine like there's a long line, you're just going to get lotto, and then like you have to get back in the line to get your fucking money. Dude, that would suck. You have to go at like fucking 2 a.m. when no one's there. You just like spend like 15 minutes playing the lottery. It's almost like it's like the casino, but a little way lower stakes.
Yeah, no shit. It's like, hey, you spent $1. What will you win? Will you win another fucking scratcher, or will you just bust? Bust immediately.
Imagine getting $10. That's a lot for one ticket. You just get like 10 more tickets. Because I feel like you could still multiply your income, but then they're all like free scratchers, and they're all like $1, and then eventually it's a chain where you end up with nothing.
Yeah,
because all
like
those free scratchers end up with nothing.
Yeah, I'll pay $10 million for $10 million worth of scratchers. Let's see how much we get back.
Dude, you would lose so much fucking money.
No, fucking money would evaporate.
Yeah.
It'd be more economic to throw the money in a blender.
Dude, it really would.
Because at least it's still a pile of fucking thousands,
I feel like there's worse stuff to spend $10 million on than 10 million scratchers. 10 million pounds of cow manure.
That's just trying to build a bomb with all the methane. Yeah.
Oh my god.
All the methane shit.
Put it under the city. Put it in the sewers. We're gonna blow this whole town.
We're gonna fill the streets with shit. Oh god. That or fucking $10 million. That's so much money. I just can't think about what costs $10 million because I'm so broke.
Just like 10 million in Amazon gift card.
You could probably live if you only got paid in Amazon gift cards. First of all, I'm sad that I even came up with that because it's probably gonna be the status quo in a couple of years.
Dude, honestly.
So I'm sad that I even came up with that. I'm sorry, guys, but like, what
fucking jinxed the human race just now.
No kidding. But if it does come to that, you probably live off Amazon gift cards.
Can you get groceries from it?
Yeah, you can get groceries. You can get everything on Amazon because he's a fucking maniac.
I guess you could.
It's scary to think about.
But like you couldn't you couldn't pay your rent with Amazon gift cards.
That's fine. That's when Amazon will introduce employee housing.
Employee housing?
And then
how's that employee housing if you're living on just like 10 million worth of Amazon gift cards?
Oh, it's going to be like the episode of Black Mirror. It's like you just go to work.
Maybe you can just negotiate to your landlord. You're just like, if your rent's like, $600, you say, I'll give you $1,200 in Amazon gift cards. Because that's a deal. That's a deal. Because then I feel like if you have $1,200 in Amazon gift cards as a landlord, then I feel like you could boost occupancy by offering a bunch of Amazon gift cards upon signing, a contract or a lease with them. Either that, or you could order shit to repair the apartments, or the property.
Yeah, it's cool to have that. Yeah, it's cool to have online money.
I can't believe we're really entertaining this thought, but the logistics are there.
I'm terrified.
Right? The only difficult part would be to barter, with your landlord about rent and utilities.
Yeah, and again, like it's either going to be that.
Million.
Yeah, it's going to be either that or imagine like. It's gonna be like I imagine I'm seeing it more like the Black Mirror episode whenever everybody just works on the bike, but instead of working on the bike, you just work on the Amazon warehouse, and then you go home, and you just use.
I'm not familiar with that, but that sounds awful. It sounds like it could happen too.
Yeah.
See, what I'm thinking of is 10 million Amazon gift cards. I imagine they're all $10 gift cards, and they're all physical ones.
No, yeah.
How much would that look like? Right? How much space would that take? You'd have to almost get a storage unit, and then argue with the storage manager about paying them in Amazon gift cards.
And honestly, they're like, hey, if I'm allowed to take a bundle every month, I'm like, fucking go for it. You'll never finish that money.
That's 1 million gift cards of $10 each that you have to put somewhere. And then you'd have to give 120 each month in order to make $1,200 a month.
That's so much.
So 120 in and of itself, that's a lot of gift cards. You'd have to put it in a box, and then you'd have to do that every single month. And then all the other ones, you would have to have hundreds of dollars worth of Amazon gift cards on deck so you can order shit online.
Right. It's fucking,
because imagine the amount of time if you had to enter them all in versus doing it on a as needed basis. I feel like that would be easier.
Right.
Because you could spend like 2 hours entering in $10 codes, and it's just like, to what end? There's 1 million cards there.
I'm thinking about it like, I just saying this, and then I just started thinking about the whole fun fact that Pablo Escobar had warehouses full of money.
Yeah.
They were all $100 bills, and they were full. And like he lost like $100,000 every month because rats would eat the money.
Yeah.
And he was like, I
spending
don't fucking care.
just on the maintenance for the money
Yeah,
itself.
just
you know what I mean?
money.
To hire guards to protect the money, to hire things to hold the money.
And the fact that like all that shit probably didn't even put a dent in what he's protecting.
Yeah, I
It's
mean, towards the
fucking
end.
insane.
I mean, didn't a lot of it catch on fire, or wasn't a lot of it exploded, or something like that?
A lot of I feel like I was watching Narcos. I haven't gotten to that part yet, but because I'm not too 100% sure what it is. But he built his own fucking private.
I'm not sure
prison.
how it ended with the whole, as far as like the whole stashes of money.
Yeah,
I feel like a lot of it got destroyed instead of seized,
I mean,
which would make sense.
I mean,
I
I
guess,
feel like
but they got all
probably
those
seized it.
drugs, which I guess is worth nothing to the government. unless they
You'd be
sell it.
surprised.
Well, I was about to say, I mean, if if we're talking about that time period, then yeah, there's a lot to be had from it. But at the same time, the money's worth a lot more.
Yeah, dude.
It's harder to push the product rather than just get the cash.
Right. It's kind of reminds
That's a
me.
baller move if he would just destroy the cash on his own.
Yeah, that would be. It's like I don't fucking care. Like the
Yeah.
really Joker-esque. Like it's not about the money.
Oh,
it's
yeah.
about sending a
That was a
message.
pretty good scene. I like
Hell yeah.
Keith Ledger.
Yeah, dude.
That was a good scene.
Ripperino.
He just freaking sets it all on fire. He slides down it too. It looks
Yeah.
so fun.
Yeah, dude.
I'm like, I just want to do that with regular paper. You know what I mean?
Hell no. Not with regular paper. Regular paper
Right.
hurts.
Okay, well,
pointy.
paper that feels like money.
Okay. Okay, yeah, that's more.
That shit looked fun.
It did. I feel like it hurt though, because whenever he jumped.
That's
like,
one
man,
thing I
was
want to
like,
try
"Ugh."
once.
Yeah. Oh my god, that or like swimming in coins. Like the
Swimming in
Scrooge McDuck.
coins?
Scrooge McDuck-esque shit. Whenever he's like going swimming in his.
Coins would be so fucking dense. You've had a jar full of them. It's so hard to get your hand into it, and it's like so heavy. There's so much pressure around it, just because that's like metal around
get
you.
crushed.
Yeah, you'd get crushed. I feel like you wouldn't even really be able to make it dent.
It's a strong ass.
It'd have to be like plastic pennies. Yeah, dude.
Strong-ass
Scrooge
duck.
McDuck was fucking ripped.
Fucking
It's because he
swole.
kept swimming in copper pools.
You know shit. He just fucking.
That's why he was fucking ripped.
Jesus Christ, that fucking.
Anyone else would just like walk on it. That tells you how dense Scrooge McDuck is.
Yeah, dude.
He's a dense ass motherfucker. I don't know what he's made of.
I want the statistics.
Probably
on it.
mercury or some shit.
Yeah, something fucking strong.
He's like
dude.
25 pounds per like square inch. It's a hefty duck.
Hell yeah.
It's a hung duck.
Ew. It's so
Hey
gross.
man, they made him. I'm just it's Scrooge McDuck's world and we're just living in it.
Man. Scrooge McDuck was for the people.
Yeah, he was. I don't know, man. He had all that coins and money stashed away. I don't know if he was for the people.
Oh, that's true. Fuck Scrooge McDuck.
Yeah, Scrooge McFuck.
Yeah. Ooh, bars.
Ooh, bars.
Fuck him. Eat the rich.
Eat the rich. Duck tastes good.
Yes.
Where can they find you?
You guys can find me at Romero02 on Instagram and Twitter.
You guys can find me at _George Richard, and be sure to follow the show at Tame Mayhem, where you can watch us go live every week.
Feel free to send your questions, comments, or topics to George, I, or the Tame Mayhem account.
Thank you for listening.
Thank you guys for listening. Love you guys. Bye.